What's up, guys? Dwayne Richens, a door-to-door realtor. Today I want to talk to you about the real estate pitch. And I'm excited about this because I just released a brand new pitch course that's 30 plus pages, and the reviews have been incredible. So if you're looking to fine-tune your pitch, it goes into every aspect, from how you should stand at the door, to what neighborhoods you should not, to how you should feel as you get to the door, to how to overcome the rejections, how to have energy and transfer that energy to your clients. And one of the biggest things that I'm seeing as I coach and train real estate agents nationwide is this one thing. They try to pick a path. Now, as we look at this, we've got to be careful, because the minute you pick a path and it's not the path the buyer wants to buy on, they're not going to buy. So don't get in the habit of thinking, I think they want to buy it this way. Because if you do that, you're going to lose them and you're going to miss a lot of opportunities at the door. So make sure you're casting a wide net, gathering a lot of information. This means asking a lot of questions as to what in a perfect world they would want to see and how you can help them accomplish it. Because in most cases, people want to transact, especially if you're knocking in the right neighborhoods, but they don't know how to. They don't know what direction they need to take. They don't know how to overcome their objections. And so those hang-ups hold them back. I'm going to give you an example. So if you knock on the door and you say, hey, have you guys ever thought about buying, selling, or investing in real estate? And they're like, yeah, we thought about it. We're just really unsure of the market. Ask them right then, what is your uncertainty? What questions do you have about the market? What concerns you? If they dive into interest rates, if they dive into the prices are too high, ask them, yeah, I get that. Prices are really high. Why do you think they're not coming down? Why do you think the market's still moving? What do you think the market's going to do? Help them understand what the market's doing, where it's going, and then help them understand how that affects them. So if they say, yeah, I think the market's going to go up. Now, how much do you think the market's gone up over time? If it goes up and continues to go up, how does that affect you? Let them tell you, well, if it goes up, I wouldn't be able to afford to do it. So let's talk a little bit deeper. What do you think interest rates are doing? Do you think they're on a trend that's going to go down or up? How many buyers are just like you, that are sitting on the sidelines waiting for the economy to turn around, for interest rates to come down, for prices to come down? Now, if rates came down, how many more people would be able to afford real estate? So think about that. And if more people are able to afford real estate, what's going to happen? Well, the prices are going to go up. We all know these answers. These clients know these answers. They've just never been asked them in a way that makes them stop and think about it. So as you think about it, if you think rates are going to come down and it's going to cause the prices to go up, when is the best time for you to buy real estate? When rates are really low, or right now when the economy isn't as stable, rates are higher and people are waiting? Let's talk about that. If you were to go in and write an offer today, how much do you think you could negotiate off the purchase price? And could you get closing costs? How many homes are on the market? How many days are they sitting on the market? Guys, how many questions have I asked so far? If you're not keeping track, I bet I'm over 10, and we should be over 30 by the time we're done. So if you could negotiate $20,000 off purchase price and get $10,000 in closing costs, that's $30,000. What would it look like if rates dropped to a 5%? Could you save that $30,000? What would you have to pay over list price if you got into a bidding war? So let's think about that. How long do you think it would be before rates would drop? So let's run all the numbers backwards, and you can equate back to them how much they would save. You can go into equity, average appreciation rate over the last year, if they say a year is what it's going to take before prices come down, and run that number. If we go up at 5% on a $300,000 home, that's $15,000 in equity, in appreciation that you're gaining. And as you go through that a little bit deeper, talk about that year mark. How much more are they paying? Today we're at like a 6.5% interest rate. How much is that 1.5% interest rate costing you on a monthly basis? Let's say it's $400 a month. $400 a month over a year is $4,800. So To save $4,800, we're potentially losing 20 off the purchase price, 10 off the closing costs. And if we wait till everybody else starts buying and we pay $30,000 more, guys, this is a $70,000 swing. Can you see the math on this? Can you see the ideas behind it? And you have to ask all these questions to guide them through the process so they can understand and see what the market's doing. You can't just go in and say, hey, right now is the best time to buy. The market's really good. We can negotiate the purchase price. A lot of other people are buying. You need to buy today. If you do that, you're going to lose the client. They don't understand the why behind it. Make sure you ask enough questions. You listen to their responses. You use their responses to help walk them through scenarios in which they can understand why buying real estate today at a 6.5% interest rate is better than buying at a 5% interest rate based off what the market's doing. If you can do that, guys, and explain it in a simple form, your business is going to blow up. And you have to get really good at doing this to where you can do it fluidly in your sleep and help them through every scenario question they're going to ask. And that's when things start to get a lot of fun as a real estate agent. Thanks for watching today, guys.